good, YouTube? This is Big Game BG, and I'm here to make a sneaker statement. You suckers, Galaxy Foamposite 1, remove before flight. Hold on. Couple things I like are sneakers, and of course signature athletes and signatures on the sneakers. So as you can see, my Michael Jordan signed Concord, which I've done a video on where I got it. We also see Derrick Rose on a signed sneaker. That's not him. There he is. So this was my test run sneaker. As you can see, there's some residue still above the signature. It did say a guy's name. It said Danny. There you go. Probably the best angle you're gonna get on the shoe. Okay, you see some right above the end of Carmelo and above Anthony. You see that damage. Let me see if I can kind of point to it. So it's that damage right here. So me testing both my different hypotheses of hairspray versus off when it comes to removing Sharpie from a leather like a sneaker, you see the repercussions of it. So I'm going to show you how to take a name or any kind of Sharpie off a sneaker by using off active, which is like mosquito spray. That mark that I was describing right above Carmelo is due to too much hairspray. And hairspray did remove the Sharpie as well, but off was so much quicker and so much more effective without scarring the leather. And I'm going to go to my new shoe and show you how it's done here. What's good, everybody? This is the Amelo sample from 2004. It does have the name Danny on it, which is not my name. That was actually the Towel Boy's name, or the trainer that helped me get these, so through a friend. So that's going to be his name there, and I want it completely removed. I don't want his name on a sneaker that I'm keeping autographed and all that. So what I'm going to do is try to remove this name Danny with this version of off. And I've already done it on the other shoe. I used two different things. First I tried hairspray, and when I realized that it wasn't really doing the job that I needed it to do, and it kind of left this residue up top and kind of scarred the leather, I was like, okay, I need to search online and I need to find a better alternative. So I did find a better alternative and helped really clean this one up more. So here's the one with Danny, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay? So you take your off. I'm going to take you off the screen for just a minute. So you take your off, spray it right on, like make a point with your finger, and really get it good there. And then you're going to scrub the area you desire. So as you can see, it's already coming off on the towel, and you see it smearing on the shoe. I'm going to use my right hand because I am right-handed. Really don't want to mess this up. So you could just start scrubbing. And with hairspray, let me tell you, you had to do this so much just to get a little desired area off. So this off is definitely the way to go when it comes to taking Sharpie off of leather. Not even close. So once again, I'm going to change the spot because I got a lot of Sharpie on that spot. So once again, change the spot. Be very careful. You don't get the signature, obviously. Now for some reason, the Danny, the NY was like darker in both. So that part is always a little tougher to get off. I don't know if this was strategic from Melo, where he wanted, oops, I got a little bit of the top portion of Anthony, which is a problem. So I really need to stay away from that area. But yeah, that start of Danny was always a little darker, and it's annoying because you really have to scrub that NY part. Now I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan and a Knicks fan as well, so that NY, if anything I left there, it would be that, but then it just looked funky. So, and like I told you, I did get a piece of the top top of Carmelo. So I'm gonna go to a dry piece of the towel. Just try to clean it up around the tee so it doesn't look as bad. Okay, but at least the Danny's gone. That's really the part that bothered me, you know, because out of all my sneaker collection, I do have a lot of sneakers that are signed, and all of them are from me. You know, I went out, I spend my time trying to get these guys in my off time from school, and this was one of them that I actually acquired in a trade from helping trade some shoes, and I got this one as a favor, you know, kind of return the favor. So Melo's my favorite basketball player, and you know, this means more than anything to me, and that's half of the reason I wanted Danny off of it so bad. So there you go. There's a Carmelo Anthony signature without Danny. I'm going to clean it up a little more. I don't want to do it on camera. I want to make sure it's special, done right. And here's the pen that was supposedly Lala's that she took out of her purse to give to Carmelo to have him sign it for the ball boy Danny. Or the trainer Danny. I get it confused. It's one or the other. He's been both for Denver. Right now he's the trainer. I believe he was the ball boy at the time. So there you go. Once again, if you could see it, I'll probably come back and film this again. So I didn't tell you when I was filming the video that after with those smudges, I went to this leather moisturizer from Coach. I don't know why it's not focusing, but it's a leather moisturizer, and I hit those spots that kind of look like they got screwed up when I put too much hairspray or off on them. So I would recommend a leather moisturizer. It hasn't done anything yet, but I did put it over the surface that looked like it was starting to get worn away and the leather was kind of beat up. Outside of that, I used the Q-tip just to get those really small areas around the signature that I wanted removed, just so I could really be touchy with it. I'm going to show you the shoes now. They're not completely finished, but all the Sharpie is off. So my next step is really just cleaning the sneaker if I want to. I kind of want to see, kind of want to leave some of the scuffs on there just so people know, you know, that it's a game-worn shoe, it's a sample. And in one of my review videos, I will show that. I'm not going to do all that right now, but I'm just going to show you the sneakers. So let's remove all this stuff. Thanks to the brand Off, you saved me. I'm really happy I didn't have to go with hairspray because hairspray was killing my shoe. Really. So basically that's all I wanted to share with you guys, is how to get Sharpie off of a shoe. So that was my first one. Here's the most recent, which I did only off, and this one looks really good. You can't even tell anything was ever there. So that's awesome. Carmelo Anthony, thank you for signing these for Danny. And these are going to be one of the integral parts of my collection, most definitely. Carmelo sample shoe, size 15 if anyone's wondering, not for sale. Big Game BG, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again, peace. Alright YouTube, that's all for today's show. Big Game BG, please comment, rate, hate, and subscribe. And I'll check you out next episode. Peace.